The Dogai is a terrifying supernatural creature from the Torres Strait. She's described as a female creature with long ears. In fact, so long, she would use one to sleep on and one to cover her body while she slept. The Dogai was not a very good hunter, but she loved the taste of meat, so instead she would steal children from the villagers to eat. One story of the Dogai is as follows. A young girl on one of these islands became very upset. Neither her mother nor her aunties could console her. Her mother warned her that if she didn't stop crying, the Dogai would come and take her away. But the girl continued to cry. The Dogai could tell when someone was talking about her, because her skin would twitch and her sharp teeth quivered in her gums. Dogai decided to steal the girl. The girl was still crying at midnight when Dogai set out over the hill at a run, down to the village on the shore. She sent magic ahead of her, which caused everyone to fall asleep. Dogai crept into the house, snatched the girl, and made off with her, jabbering as she ran. The girl called out to her mother, who awoke and tried to follow, but the Dogai was too fast. When the Dogai got a certain distance away from the village, she tried to make the girl stop crying, but the girl, who was scared and hurt, would not. Dogai then grabbed the girl by her legs and swung her up and down, cracking her head against a rock. She then rubbed the girl backwards and forwards against the boulder until there was no skin left on her. After that, she placed the body on her lap and began to rock it, as if trying to put the girl to sleep. The men of the village arrived back from the fishing trip the next morning, and when being told of what had happened the night before, they set out after the Dogai with their harpoons and spears. They found her amongst the large granite boulders on the other side of the island. She was sitting down holding the broken girl's body in her lap, rocking from side to side, as if trying to soothe the girl. The men harpooned the Dogai in the shoulder. The Dogai threw the girl away and wedged herself deep into a crack in the boulder. The men pulled on her arm, trying to get her out. However, all they managed to do was tear off her right arm at the shoulder. The men hung the Dogai's arm up in the village as a warning to her, but after dark, fireflies swarmed around the arm, illuminating it so Dogai could find it easily. She called softly to her arm, "Arm, come to me, join here." The shoulder and arm reached out for each other by sending tendons. The arm was drawn to her shoulder with such force that it made a loud noise. Everyone woke at the sound and they came stumbling out of their houses. They saw the Dogai's dark shape running back up the hill, her two arms swinging at her side.